Hi guys, Victoria here from the Barn Door Boutique and Art Studio. I got on just a couple minutes early. I'm just getting my materials together and we're making a pumpkin door hanger, or it could even go on a wall for your fall decor. So this is where I'm at right now. Hi Danae. So this is where I'm at right now. I'm going to let you guys get caught up. I'm going to tie a knot here. Whoever might be doing this, Brenda said she might come on. So what I've done is I have cut 4 36-inch pieces from the Deco Mesh. And these are on sale right now at Hobby Lobby, 50% off. So when you pop on, say hello. How's that sweet baby, Danae? So I picked, which maybe should have not picked the lines because I wanted them to go straight down, but the more you tighten, they kind of get wobbly a little bit. But I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to tie this off with jute. Now you can see how the wire base was from the dollar store. It's a pumpkin wire base. And I wanted to do the table centerpiece, but I went back to get more pumpkin bases and they were out. So, but you guys might have them at your dollar store. So anyway, you might see, we're gonna fix that. So you can kind of see, you can see the base, it's open right here. So I'll fix that. We're gonna add 2 pieces on the ends. And you just wanna kind of work with it before you actually tie the knot. Just kind of get it tight and then pull a little bit, not too tight because you don't want to separate your pieces. Let's see what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of making it so this isn't loose. And I'm just checking them all actually. This on the ends, it doesn't matter because we're going to fix those. So I'm going to go ahead and tie a knot around the stem. Okay, so this is your pumpkin. Now I'm going to fix the edges here. I'm going to cut one more 36-inch piece. I hope everyone had a good Monday. Okay, measure. Fall is just around the corner, you guys. It'll be here before you know it. All right, so we've already tied a knot here, so I'm just going to come and bring it up, and I'm going to I didn't really tie it too tight so I can redo it, but I just wanted to be able to add to it. So these are really cute. I've seen them actually done. I've seen them on Etsy. They're really cute. So I kind of, each piece I overlapped. So I'm gonna bring this up and then bring it around like this. You're gonna have a little edge like that, but we're gonna glue it, so it's okay. So I wanted to make sure I could still get the pumpkin lines. Mine's a little bit distorted. I like the lines on this side, but because the material I chose, I probably wouldn't do the lines again because it's a little bit hard to distinguish, but it's all right. No big deal. bunch that up. This one seems to be fine. I don't even have to do it on this side, I don't think, because I'm gonna glue it. Okay. I'm gonna tie. So you're just bunching them up. There's a stem, a wire stem right here, so we're going around the wire stem. I'm just going to go ahead, tie my knot, but not too tight because I'm going to pull on it a little bit so it's a little bit tight. I'm not going to tie the knot yet. And I'm just going to make it a little tight around the base. Can you guys see how this is working out? Okay. So it's looking like this. It's flat on this side. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and tie it off. Pretty tight. Okay, I just used a piece of jute to tie that off. Now I'm going to take my glue gun and I'm just going to kind of tuck this in on the ends and then glue it. And it's okay, it's a little bit loose, that's a good thing. So I'm just going around the wire edged. I really kind of like this little burlappy looking material. I think it's kind of cool. It's a little, it has kind of like a natural look to it. Okay. Now I'm going to do this side. I'm using my wire base to use it as to glue on the back. Hi Matt, I'm making a pumpkin. It's a door decor. We're making a fall pumpkin. Thanks for stopping in, Matt. Good to see you. So I'm gonna go around the rim with a little glue. Just a little DIY project. We got the pumpkin base from the dollar store. And I got the material, the deco mesh is from, well, 50% off at Hobby Lobby today. So that's where I got it from. So if you're new to my page, go ahead and press like, and then also press follow. And when you press follow, the next time I'm on, it just alerts you that I'm on doing something new. It doesn't like give you any kind of advertisement or anything like that. It just lets you know that I'm on and we're doing a new project. So now that I've tied this real securely here, I'm going to go ahead. There is a little, in between here is a little stem, a metal stem. I'm going to go around that little metal stem. See, it's right there. Right there. So I'm going to cut around that. Not too close because you don't want to lose your material. So I'm just going to start trimming away. Now the back is flat because that's going to go against your wall or your door. You can trim off the jute that we tied the knot with right here. And if you guys have any questions, you can just go ahead and message me. I'll be happy to answer questions. Okay, so I'm going to start with my outside, the heaviest part first. And just, if you came in late, this was 36-inch pieces, strips that we cut from the deco mesh right here. I really like this natural material though. It's pretty cool. I went a little bit long. Oh, this jute, it's kind of like a jute feeling and it tickles your nose. I measured 36 inches long because I wanted a little, enough left over so I could have room to bunch it together. I know it kind of seems wasteful to do it this way, but it's just, really honestly, it's a lot easier than trying to fight the material. And we are going to make a stem. So here's the little stem right there. And what we're going to do is, well, I'm going to try with this one. I would like to try to put like a little shim here to make the stem longer. So it's going to glue it on and then cover in jute. Because we're going to have a bow that goes on here and it's going to kind of cover the stem. I like a little bit to stick up and over. It doesn't have to, I don't want it cut all the way down to the end. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to grab a shim just real quick. Hold on 1 minute. Okay, do you guys all know what a shim is? It's they use these, I think, to put doors in, and they use these to stick around the doors while they're installing them. So, also a paint stick would work as well. So, because you have this little metal stem, but I want our bow's going to go on here and be really puffy over that stem, so I'm going to try to make it larger. Now the shims also have like a real thin bottom and then a thicker top, or vice versa. But so you can cut them. Usually scissors work. So I want mine to be, and I'm going to use probably about, you can just eyeball it. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be perfectly measured. So that looks, see, it's going to be like that. We're going to secure it nice and tight. So I think I want my stem, my bow's going to be large. So I think I want my stem to be a little bit longer. We'll go ahead and cut this. I'm going to see if I have some jute here, but I was going to see if I had like thinner jute. Let's see. You know what? I think I do. Here. I'm going to use them out of another project that I'm going to do. Because this, I have jute, but I like the thickness of this one better. So I'm going to use this one instead. And what we're going to do is we're going to glue this jute on to the stick. Okay. Let's see. So to kind of secure it in place, I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of glue. The bottom and on the side. I'm going to just stick it over inside as far as it'll go. Hold that for a minute. Kind of want to give it a little bit of a shape. I don't want it to be all perfect on the top, so I think I'm going to kind of cut it kind of wobbly. Okay, it's secured on there now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the jute, the end here, I'm going to go down, just, it doesn't have to be all the way because you're not going to see it with your all your fall floral on there. So I'm just going to start like halfway down and make a straight line across. And we're going to start the jute there. And then we're going to just keep going around. And around until we've made a solid stem. And then every once in a while, you might want to give it a little glue, just to kind of hold everything in place. Kind of secure it. You have any first timers on here? Say hello. If you're a first timer, I know we got Matt. Okay, let's see how that's looking. Looking pretty good. Every once in a while I'm putting a little bit of glue. You want to kind of push it down just so there's no spaces, nothing showing. This is probably the actually the longest part of the project, is just putting this string on. Once I get past the and we're almost there. Once I get past the wire part, then it'll go pretty darn fast. Make sure it's doing good on the back. Looks pretty good. Okay, now this should go pretty quick. If you're new, say hello. Say hello even if you're not new. The jute works really good, especially with the type of deco mesh that I used today, which was, this was from Michaels. If you just came on, got this, everything at Michaels is 50% off on all their deco mesh. You might want to check it out. 50% off. This was actually not in the fall area, which was 50% off. In the fall area, it's actually 40% off, just in case anyone's interested in making one of these cute little pumpkins. I'll show you guys, ooh, got glue on me. I'll show you guys some, in a little bit, the table centerpiece that I made from the dollar store. It was so cute, so inexpensive to make. I know that the dollar store also is, I'm going to give you guys some heads up. I'm going to be doing a candy cane wreath that we'll be making for, you know, Christmas. But the candy cane bases are very, very hard to get. So when I was actually on one of my classes I take at Deco Exchange, and they were saying they're already sold out of the candy canes. I guess people, this is something that happens every year. So I went ahead and I bought a case of the candy cane wreath bases, the wire wreath bases. So if anybody needs a candy cane base, I have them if you're interested. Just trying to be ahead of the game. Probably that's why they run out, because people like me go and grab them, but they won't sell the candy cane bases singly. You have to buy a case unless you get them at the dollar store. But the thing is, the dollar store runs out so stinking fast. So that's the reason. So I'm almost working my way up here. Hoping the back looks as good as the front. You guys see how I'm doing? It's just that the bow that I make is pretty big. So I just want to make sure you can see the stem. And it's kind of relaxing. Hi, Shannon. How are you doing? So we're just making a pumpkin door decoration or wall decoration for fall decor. Okay, I think the bow's going to be here. I think this is going to be good. I'm going to cut this down just a little bit. And I need more glue sticks. Hold on 1 second. If you guys are just joining on, say hello. Oh, have fun at the game, Shannon. Here's a little trick. When you are putting your glue into glue sticks so you're not fumbling like I just was, just go ahead and melt one end of your glue stick, place it on the back, and it connects to the other one, and it feeds easier. Just a little helpful hint. Okay, I'm going to cut this down a little bit. See how easy that cuts? Those are the shims. Now, if you're using a paint stick, you'll probably need like a little tiny saw or something just to kind of level it out. This is getting tight on me here. We're gonna need some glue on this side too. There we go. Hi Tish, how do we follow your lives? Press follow on my Barn Door Boutique page. Thank you for that question. I really should have said that already. Go ahead and push follow on my Barn Door Boutique page and share and let people know. And then when you push follow, it lets you know every time that I come on. It just kind of alerts you. It doesn't send any commercials or any kind of ads. It just alerts you that I've got something new coming on. I appreciate that question. I suppose you guys too, I just had a thought. You could probably do this before you even start doing the pumpkin. That way nobody, I mean, it might just be a little easier for you. These little glue guns really work nicely though for these little projects. Especially something like this. Okay, I think one more little round. Do it. Oh, I got glue on me. Okay. So there we've got our stem. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue to hold that down. And he is a piece I got. There. Okay, so this is what we have. I made our stem up. I kind of just built up to here because our bow's going to go here, but I still wanted the stem to show because the little metal stem just got covered up. So now we'll go ahead. The back is flat, and then you've got the front. It's got the here. You can, if you don't like the way it's see-through, you can actually do another one. I really kind of like it this way. So this is what it seems perfect for me. So, okay. Now we'll go ahead and make the bow. I've got some picks here that I have been picking up, you know, from the dollar store. Some maybe from like Hobby Lobby. I think that pumpkin's going to be a little bit too big. But I got some leaves, some berries, some corn. I thought it goes with the natural look of the pumpkin, of the material that I used. And let me get my ribbon. So I picked up this ribbon here. I thought I would mix these two together and make a really cool bow. And I just used pipe cleaner to put my bow together. So I have a pipe cleaner here. The dollar store had some really awesome ribbon this year. I was really shocked how nice it was. This ribbon did not come from the dollar store. This was, but it had very similar ribbon. I used up all the ribbon that I got from the dollar store. So I picked up some of this, and this is 40% off. Actually, all fall at Hobby Lobby right now is 40% off. If it says fall on there, it's 40% off. Usually I take my wire out, but I don't think I'm going to need to take it out this time. Sometimes when I'm just doing regular crafts, I like to, and actually I think I'm going to start with the plaid and then put the pumpkin on the top. What do you think, guys? Do you like this color of ribbon? Do you like it? Isn't that awesome? Look at the cute pumpkins on this one. Isn't that neat? So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to leave a little tail so I can cut the tail a little bit. Now, I've been making bows for over 40 years, so this is like secondhand to me. If you do not know how to make bows and you would like to learn how to make bows, message me, Victoria Pedroza. Just message me in Facebook or Messenger, and I'll be happy to sit and make a bow with you and help you. Also, they do carry bow makers. So I do a lot of ordering, and I take classes from Damon Oates. I don't know if you have heard of his name, but I take classes from him, and I order a lot of product from Damon. And he has a bow maker, and the bow makers run about $14.99, I believe. So don't quote me exactly, but it's about there. But honestly, people who struggle with bows, this thing is flawless. You'll be able to make a bow with a bow maker. Anyways, or you can message me and I'll be happy to help you with the bow. No problem. So I like my bows real fluffy. So I'm going to kind of eyeball this in the front. I'm going to see how big I want my loops to start with. So I guess that would be good. And I don't measure my loops. Probably I should, but I don't because I've been doing this for a really long time. But so these loops look like they're going to be, my first loop is going to be about 6 inches. And I just twist in the middle. And the nice thing about this ribbon is it's the same on both sides, so it makes it a lot easier. You don't even have to twist, because if it's the same on both sides, it's fine. I'm going to make 3, I think, of the same size, 6 inches on each side. Let's see what 3 looks like. As you can twist them, what you do is you hold them in the center, and then you can pull them out whichever way you would like. Okay, so I think I'm going to do 3 6-inch on each side. I'm going to cut this little tail here because I like tails. Now this one does not have the same on each side, so you do definitely have to twist on this one. See, it's solid on one side, print on the other. So I'm going to kind of turn this in, and I'm going to make a little tail because I want it to show out. So I'm going to make a little tail, just kind of add it in, twist in the center, or not yet, don't twist in the center yet. Now I'm going to scale down a little bit. So this is not going to be a 6-inch. We're going to probably go down to, let me see what this would be, probably 4. Yep, 4-inch. And we'll make about 3. We'll see what it looks like with 3 of these here. Twist in the middle because your pattern is going to be solid on this side. So twist in the middle, come up, twist in the middle. Try to keep them the same. 4 inches. Twist in the middle. 4 inches. I was just hoping you guys can see this. Okay. Twist in the middle. And so on. So we're going to do 3 on each side. Let's see what it gets us there. Probably still want to I think we'll just finish up the bow. Let's do some more. I think I'm going to do 3. Let's try 4 on each side. See how that looks, because I kind of really like a really full bow. And if you can see, every time I go in, I'm arranging, pinching and arranging. So that's 4 on each side. Then let's give it a nice center. Say hello if you're new. So there's my center bow. So you've got like the background is plaid, and then you've got the kind of like matching, goes really good with the pumpkins. So if you see something hasn't twisted very well, just go ahead before we're gonna, place the pipe cleaner through it. We're gonna twist it so it lays good. And I like long tails, so I'm gonna keep my tails long. And we're gonna trim them up. after, and I'm looking for my pipe cleaner. Down. So I'm going to take my pipe cleaner, I'm going to run it through the center. So it looks like this. And then I'm just going to go through the tails, the center of the tails, and I'm going to twist. Now I'm going to twist as hard as I can. It's kind of hard on your hands, but I'm going to twist as hard as I can in the back. Sometimes I even get my pliers to help me. I'll find my little pliers. Here they are. So I don't want to break it, but I'll pull just a little bit, get some tension in there, and then just twist it. You don't want to break it apart. Okay. So what do you think of my bow? Is that good? And you can mess around with it, you know, like twist it, make it fluffy. That's a pretty good size bow. So then I'm going to take, now here's your pipe cleaner left over. I'm going to go ahead and turn this around. I'm going to place my bow here, separate my pipe cleaners, and I'm going to go around the stem. Now you guys can see why I wanted to extend the stem up, because I wanted my bow here, but I also still wanted to be able to see the stem. And remember, you can use whatever material. Now, I happen to pick one with lines. I don't suggest it. I probably would have picked one maybe with plaid. I think would have been good. It's just with the lines, I think it looks kind of hard. It's kind of hard to bring it up all evenly. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, so I'm tying this in the back. Now, you do have a little excess, which is not going to lay very flat on the back of the door. So you can trim this down and flatten it up with your scissors, which I will do later. And I'm going to go ahead and kind of mess with my bows. See if you can see it. And now I'm going to add on my picks. Let's trim the tails. The tails are a little long. Okay. So I like to ducktail my little ends. So what I do is I just fold the material in half, start from the corner up, and then that's all I do. And it creates like a little ducktail. This one I'm gonna twist around. And the reason, this is one reason I don't really like to keep the wire in there, because they seem to kind of want to do what they want with the wire in there. If I wasn't teaching this little tutorial here, I would probably take the wire out of the ribbon, and then, or even as far as where the tails come out, because it really kind of bothers me when they just want to have a mind of their own and they don't lay very flat when they have ribbon. And you know, really it's the thickness of the ribbon too. The thinner the ribbon is, the harder it is to get them to lay. So and I kind of like mine to kind of have it up and down, so I'm going to go ahead and cut one shorter than the other. There we go. Okay, so I've got my tails cut. There we go. And now I'm going to add my picks. I'm going to start with the leaves first. I got these over at the dollar store. And I think I'm going to, you want to get your little, I call them nippers. So you're going to kind of nip off a few stems. This is a really cute little decoration for fall. So I'm going to kind of measure my stems, and I'm just going to start adding, and we're going to fill in on both sides as we go. I'll get a couple on there and then show ya. You can also, I don't normally do that, but I also, every once in a while, will build out from the inside of the bow. See how I'm just kind of coming from the, I'm just kind of building out on each end. I also want to put one kind of in the center of the bow, kind of below where the stem is coming from. I want to kind of see, I'm going to have to cut that one down a little, and these berries are kind of funky, so let me see if I can get different berries. Those ones just have a little, you know how sometimes those berries are just styrofoam, so they lose a few berries on them. I really didn't like that. I just don't want to really lose the stem. And I think we'll use some of these little lighter leaves just to kind of give some dimension and color. This one up here. Put a little bit of glue there so it doesn't slip off. So basically what I'm doing is I'm spraying it out. I'm just going to add the fall color. This one's a little bit small. Let me see what I have back there. Oh, and I still have corn to use. I want to use some of the corn. I was really going with the natural look on this one because of the material that I chose. So let me out this one. I'm going to use some of these berries. I got this, let's see, what the corn I have. No, I got another one. Tags and stickers. If we could just have life without tags and stickers, that would be great. So you can either, you know, you can make the decision whether to keep the corn, you know, all in a group like this and put them in. But I think I'm going to separate these. I think they're just a little too much grouping. If I can. Let me see how this will work. And I might not be able to. Let me see. It doesn't feel like they're going to come out. Oh, they do come out. Okay, good. Good deal. Well, some did. Okay, so they're not all going to come out, but I'm just going to let, I just want 3 on here. I think I'll put it on the side. There we go. I think 3 is better than 4. You always want something, you know, you don't want it too even. All right, I think I'm going to grab, so here's where we're at. And let me go grab, I'm going to grab another corn. Like I said, I just don't want, I think I just want to group these into 3, so I think that's better. And just take off the tag. So here what we're doing is a little wall decor. This is for your door. It's a pumpkin. And we're just kind of filling it up, kind of decorating it with all the fall colors. So cute. If you're just coming on, say hello and welcome. Welcome to everyone who popped on. I like this one, has a little acorn in the center above the stem. That's so super cute. And then we still have berries we can put on. So I think I'm going to go ahead. So I think I'm going to add some berries onto this. Not bad for a little dollar store DIY, right? Not bad. Let's see, I'm going to grab pliers. Sometimes these can really be hard on the hands a little bit. Just twisting them together. Now with the berries, you can put them all over. You can put them in between the bow. They look really cute. What? You know, I think dimension causes, you know, depth, and it kind of adds color. It really adds, when you can put more things into your decorating, it really becomes more interesting, I think, anyways. There we go. if you're just popping on, we're making a home decor pumpkin for your door, or it can go anywhere in your home. It's flat on the it's flat on the back, full in the front. Very fall feeling. Okay, so there's where we're at so far. You can see the little berries that we've put in. You can see the fall leaves we've put in. When I was choosing my deco mesh today, I was really trying to make the pumpkin not so, gosh, I didn't know what to pick. I was going to pick maybe plaid, but I have learned sometimes the more simpler your base is, that your decorations pop more. So when I was thinking about putting the plaid in, I was thinking how it was going to really kind of blend in to the ribbon and to my leaves. So I thought, no, I want to do something a little more plain that my actual decorating will pop through. Something to think about when you're trying to choose. I could stand there all stinking day at the dollar store or at Michael's and try to make a decision. It's crazy. Sometimes I get frustrated. I don't know. I think with my older age, I've really gotten more indecisive. I used to never be that way at all. I used to be able to just go, oh, I'm grabbing this, and that, and that's it. And we're going to move from there. Well, it's just not like that anymore. Plus, I think that we've got so much more to choose from these days, which is awesome. I'm not complaining. I'm just complaining that I'm just getting to the point I can't make decisions as easy as I used to be able to. And I'm sure that just comes with age. At least that's what I'm telling myself. I'm gonna let that hold on there just for a moment. Okay, and just add some more on the other side. As you pop on, I hope you say hello. I'm always happy to meet new people that come on. Just doing a little DIY project for your home decor. This is a pumpkin for your door or for the inside of your home. And it's flat in the back. We're just decorating it now. You can always go back if you want, if you're interested in the tutorial, you can always go back and watch the replay on this. If you want instructions or if you need any help with it, I am Victoria Pedroza, and you can message me if you'd like to learn or interested in anything in particular. Well, I think this looks pretty darn good. I was thinking about maybe putting some raffia in it. It does have raffia in the corn. What do you think? Maybe put some raffia in it? No, it's got a lot. I'll probably cut this up a little bit. I think I'm going to trim it. I think I'll put a little raffia in it. I can always take it out. What I do to put the raffia in is, and you know, I'm not going to make a bow with it, but I'm just going to make little sprigs. So I take, glue stick got cut in there. I'm just going to pull some. Thin it out a little bit. So I'm just going to kind of fold it in half, and then I like to cut it. And I don't like them all the same. So just pull them a little bit back and forth. And sometimes I just make a little tie around it. Stick them in. So if you guys are interested, follow me. Press follow on the Barn Door Boutique page, and it'll let you know when I'm on with a new project. It doesn't give you any ads or anything like that. Just press follow, and it just alerts you when I have a new DIY project coming in or going live. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of make some small ones in throughout the bow, I think. I like this a little bit wonky. That's my new word. Okay. Glue gun. I'm just going to kind of stick a little here and a little there, just to make it really natural looking. Kind of go with the flow of the ribbon, because it's kind of burlappy, natural. I'll make another one. Well, I appreciate you joining on and taking a look what we're about here at the Barn Door Boutique. I'm going to give this a little trim. And tell your friends if you're interested in this kind of DIY projects. I'd appreciate that so much. We have a nice group of people that join us that likes to, sometimes they'll let me know that they would like to learn. It depends on the project that we're doing. And we'll join together and do it. I have private classes as well. We can do the FaceTime. I think we'll do one more and that'll be it. One more side. Most of all, we have a pretty good time. I have a lot of great people that visit me on this page, which I appreciate so much. And if you have any questions, it's Victoria Pedroza. Follow the page. If you follow my page on the Barn Door Boutique, it just lets you know when a new project's coming up. It just alerts you. It's free of advertisement. You don't have to worry about that. Getting hounded at all. And you can, if you're not liking what I'm doing, you can always just unfollow. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. This is perfect. I think it needed this. Because I don't like it just to look like ribbon all the time. So we got a little bit of raffia in there. What do you guys think? Say hello if you've popped on. Hi, Connie. My Facebook site is the Barn Door Boutique and Art Studio. It's I'm under Victoria Pedroza, and just push follow and it alerts you whenever I'm on. I usually do a few DIYs a week. I try to post every day. I sell everything that I make, and we have a lot of fun. There's a lot of really awesome people. I get together. I am planning on doing a Friday night, like coming in every Friday night, 7:00 p.m. in Montana. I don't know where you might live, but just got to look up. Oh, you're welcome. So sweet. So this was our pumpkin door. Here, oh, I want to trim this little. This is a little long. I'm going to trim that up a little bit. But it is a lot of fun. And if there's anything that you'd like to learn, making bows, anything, I do free private lesson, just to teach. I've got a lot of, I've been doing crafts for over 40 years. So I have so much fun doing it. And I sell everything that I do. There we go. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. I've had a wonderful Monday, and I hope you did too. And if I'm always looking for a new project, if you guys have any ideas and you'd like to see something that you're interested in making, a DIY project you may have seen on Pinterest that you might be wanting to make, but kind of need a coach or maybe just someone to do it with, I'm available. I don't charge anything. So it's just fun for me. So if you guys have any questions, again, message me, Victoria Pedroza, the Barn Door Boutique. And you guys enjoy the rest of your week. I'll be on all through the week. So look for me. Tell your friends, please follow my page, the Barn Door Boutique. Share and let everyone know that we have a lot of fun here. I also have, I'm going to put myself a little plug because I also have the Montana Girl Clothing Company. And right now I have 50% off of all my summer stock. I've got fall coming in and I have to get rid of all my summer stock. So I have a few things left that are super cute. I do have, I cater to a lot of the larger sizes as well. So you might want to take a look at that. And I have a page, it's called the Montana Girl Clothing Co. Company. So www.montanagirlclothingco.com. Take a look, see if you find anything. If you have any questions, please message me and I'll be happy to help you. All right, guys, have a great week. I'll see you soon. Bye.